Here at WSA 9, we believe that the environment matters. That's why we've got Eco 9, to highlight the ways that our lives are impacted by Mother Nature. And here by Watts Branch Creek over in Northeast, a big focus is on flooding.
Each time when it rains, I cringe.
Deborah Wiggins, talking to us from her home in Northeast D.C., knows just how destructive Mother Nature can be.
In 2020, 3 months after I moved into my home, the big flood came, and we had 3 feet of water in the house.
She's talking about the storm that hit September 10th, 2020, leaving her home surrounded by water.
There was nothing we could do but look at it.
And to address flooding events like these, the Office of the City Administrator created the D.C. Flood Task Force. And that's a big deal for people like Wiggins, because she lives in a 100-year floodplain. She heard that the task force is proposing a brand new flood map. And in doing so, is proposing removing some homes from Ward 7 and 8 from the flood zone. So let's verify. Is that true? We contacted the D.C. Department of Energy and Environment, and we analyzed information on the task force website. And right off the bat, we could verify that yes, the task force is proposing to remove some homes and buildings east of the river from the FEMA flood map. According to these approved action plans, 249 structures would be removed from their 100-year floodplain in the area by Watts Branch, and 34 structures would be removed by Oxen Run.
And that really matters, because if you're not in the 100-year floodplain, you're not required to get flood insurance by FEMA.
Only Oxen Run and Watts Branch are included because they had ongoing projects that needed updated maps.
So this is really just trying to get the best and latest data in the hands of the residents.
The D.C. Department of Energy tells us they're still finalizing the map, so we can't tell you exactly which houses and buildings will be affected.
Water was this high.
But Wiggins says that she's keeping her flood insurance whether it's required or not. But she fears that some neighbors may cut the flood insurance if they're moved out of the flood zone and come to regret it.
If you don't have the flood insurance and the flood hits your home, you're not going to be able to recover.
In Northeast D.C., here with Eco 9, this is Evan Kozloff with your Verify.